Good evening, everybody.
Hello, hello. How are y'all?
Welcome.
You should see me back here. Like I see people popping in the chat. I'm saying, "Hey, hey, hey!" Like they can hear me. Hey,
Barbie,
James,
welcome back, Barbie.
Barbie,
Hope you're feeling better.
and
I'm
Carnival.
feeling well. Hey, Richard.
Yes, and
Jersey
Jan.
Jan. Lots of people in the chat tonight.
Yeah, I don't, I don't know if we're gonna have many, but that's okay. I'm happy with. I said if one comes, I'm here.
Exactly.
Wait and sit for a few pop in because I want to. I hope
Yeah.
Violet comes in because we did this for her.
Yes, we did. We customized it and everything.
I know, right? Hey, I got lucky on that thumbnail.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, this works Violet for Violet.
Oh,
How are y'all? Nobody
how
chatting
is
over here.
everybody? Let me bear with me here. Gotta log off my work computer. Just finished my day a couple minutes ago. Shut down anyway.
Oh, I'm still trying to recover from our wild night.
You look tired from 2 days. Look, 2 days ago.
I know, right?
Shame, Keela.
All
Shame.
of us that were in here in trouble. John's making a list.
I told her I was making a list of everybody who enabled her on that stream the other night.
I said I was coming back. I just didn't mean to be back that long.
Well, and you told me you might do a late one, but I didn't think it
I
was
just
going to
didn't
be
mean a long
five
one.
hours long.
I know, right? I looked
then
up,
I
I was like,
talked.
oh crap.
Then
But
I talked to you at 10 o'clock the next morning, and you're like, "I haven't gone to bed yet." I'm like, "Oh my god,
I
what am I
didn't
going to
either.
do with this woman?"
I hate being home by myself. I was
Yeah, I know.
yo, we did
I
have
tried
fun
to
though. It was
try to
just
give you
like
a little bit of grace.
so informal. We just
Yeah.
had fun. Barbie, I'm loving that you're enjoying the series because we really are
Thanks,
putting a lot
Barbie.
of work into this to
Hmm.
not that we don't on other ones,
Well, sure.
but this
We're doing a
series we
little extra on this one because
yeah.
it touches so close to home for so many people. So, yep.
Okay. I was listening like, what is breaking down the door?
Richardson, that wasn't me.
It wasn't me. No, you never.
No, Richard is smart like me. We actually sleep in the middle of the night like you're supposed to.
I said
Uh,
I was coming back on, and I
yeah, you
did.
did. You did. Ben said
Promise to.
something. Ben
uh,
made a smart ass comment the other day about missing car talk, and I was like, "Oh God, here we go."
I can't do car talk anymore.
car talk at 2 in the morning.
We talk now. But that was the one and done, I think, because I'm still not. I had physical therapy today, and
Oh,
oh, my body's paying for it. Oh,
oh, I was gonna say you look a little pale. You look like
yeah,
somebody's
I'm
been working
tired.
you.
No, I'm tired. My body's and I've had cramps for some reason. So like the
Oh,
weather had me all freaked out yesterday and all the tornado warnings coming through and my dogs
yeah.
were going crazy and then I wake up and it's from 80 degrees to freaking 30. Yeah.
That's what
Stupid.
Barbie's saying. Yeah, it was in Toronto. It was
Oh, Barbie.
65 and sunny. Today it's 30, and tomorrow a snowstorm. Yeah, we got
I
snow
know.
coming tomorrow too, Barbie.
I know. Like
Nuts.
literally
I had shorts on yesterday.
Daryl left at 4:30. I mean, he leaves at 4:30 in the morning.
Hmm.
I told him, "Bye, I love you, be safe." Yeah, I hear the door open back up. I'm like, he comes running in the closet in the bedroom. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm getting my long johns on." It's freaking cold.
Yeah, it's what
I
is it
didn't
right now?
realize it was gonna get cold. I
Yeah,
was just,
it was 60 something yesterday. I was wearing shorts, and now it's like I think it's 38 right now. And we're supposed to get snow tonight. Oh my god!
oh, it's
People
64
wonder
right now.
why everybody's sick all the damn time.
And yesterday was 80. So yeah.
Yeah.
Stacia,
Stacia,
hello.
hi Stacia. There was ice only on the trees. Oh.
Oh,
That's a glass
John,
half full kind of girl right there.
I'm telling you. I
Oh
told you
boy.
she wasn't gonna stick. I told you she wasn't gonna listen.
No, she never does. You're her mentor.
She better be at the doctor.
You and me, two people listen to no one. So of course Aria was going to grow up like that.
Is sick too. I know everybody's got this mess.
Well, I am not sick right now, and my therapist told me that I need to get the hell out of town for a while. So next weekend, I'm leaving. I'm
Good for
going out of
you.
state, and I'm going to be gone for a week. And I'm going to hopefully tick a couple of things off my bucket list and rest
Well,
and all the
John,
things.
good. You need that.
Yes.
You need that.
Well, I haven't had a vacation in almost a year, so I definitely need that. So I can't really afford it, but my doctor says I can't really afford to not. So
There
I'm
you
gonna do
go.
it.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna do it. Look at Aria trying to play innocent. I don't know what
Yeah, I
you're
don't know what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
Sure,
He
you
knows.
Sure you
Yeah, I was
don't.
on the phone with Aria earlier, and I was like, "I'll be back," and I had to explain the reason I couldn't come back is they have got I didn't know if I told everybody they got my grandson into a regular room out of ICU, and my daughter called, and they're doing both his leg surgeries in the morning
tomorrow. Yeah.
So
Well, we are all
piece by piece, try to get him back together.
Yes, ma'am. If you don't mind me asking, I don't remember if I've asked you this before. How old is David?
18.
18. Oh, okay. I thought he was
older. No. No.
So Aria says she's supposed to be on a flight next Thursday. That's funny, Aria. You and I are going to pass like ships in the night. You're going one way and I'm going the other.
Well,
all right.
We did this. I'm sure Violet will either pop in. Thank you, Barbie.
Thanks, Barbie.
Yeah, I'm sore. Oh, I had physical therapy wear me out today. So we did this one because on our the last live we had doing our series on empaths, Violet had asked a question, and it got me thinking. I'm like, boy, is she smart? Because we are always talking about boundaries, empaths setting boundaries. And Violet asked a great question. What are boundaries? So we designed this one for Violet. And if you saw the thumbnail, it's Violet. And we do have new merch in the merch shop in the fourth wall. Yes, John.
Yeah, you had me crying. You had me crying earlier today.
I saw the slogan. I saw it, and I was looking through a bunch of like stuff because I needed, we needed new merch, and I saw that. I'm like, oh man, that hits on two phases. Oh yeah, that was it. That's the first one I grabbed.
Yeah. So any of you who know me know that I had a daughter named Hope who passed away 11 years ago, and she was the light of my life. And so I'm surrounded by all things Hope. I have her name is on so many things in my house, and I have a shrine to her with her ashes behind me and stuff like that. So Keela thought of the idea instead of, I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing
you're right.
It's a play off a dope dealer.
It's a play off
words. It's a play off a dope dealer, but it's Hope Dealer.
Hope Dealer.
And I saw that as her new merch idea, and I just started bawling. I was so happy to see.
Well, it is officially in the merch shop. I put it on tote. I did it on the backpack too because I thought, oh man, this would be good on a backpack. Big metallic letters.
I was just thinking a T-shirt would be really nice.
I think that's the only thing I didn't design yet was the shirts because it takes so long to get it right where I want it and make it look good, especially on shirts. Like there's the hat. Yeah. I've got the hat, the tumbler, the cups.
Shirts are tough.
Stickers. I got stickers. Y'all can hand out Hope Dealer stickers.
I would definitely do that. Stacia says I watched 2 short documentaries today that almost destroyed me mentally. Great stories, though.
What were they about, Stacia?
Yeah. I've been trying to stay away from the mentally tough ones lately. What did Aria say? Saw Wisconsin's getting 19 to 29 inches of snow. Glad I'm not there anymore.
Right?
Well, I'm glad I'm not there at all because damn. That's a little bit much for us.
I'm sorry. That's why I live in
We
Texas.
had my I forgot to tell you when we were talking before the live, my neighbor across the hall from me, an older gentleman, I think he's in his late 70s, early 80s. He I passed him on the elevator today, and he told me that he was just coming back from a doctor's office visit a couple miles down the road here, and he said there was an active shooter on site in the building that he
Oh,
was
God.
in. And he said they had the building on lockdown for like 3 hours, and I mean, I could see he was still shaking. And I said, "Are you okay? You didn't get anywhere near him, did you?" He goes, "No, but I was in my doctor's office, and apparently this guy just came walking right through the front door, all locked and loaded, and just started shooting." I haven't even seen it on the news yet, so I
Oh, I'm
don't know
sure
how
they
many.
probably won't cover it. Just being
Well, I
honest with you.
actually, active shooters around here are kind of
But
a
it's
rarity,
been
but
wild. Have you seen what I mean? Have you seen the places that have been like attacked just today and yesterday?
no, I haven't turned the I've been
Oh
at
my
work all day.
God,
I haven't
it's
turned the TV
bad.
on at all.
It's bad.
Really?
It's bad. Yeah, I
Is
think it.
today
Just
is
be
there something
careful.
specific
No,
about
it.
today?
What
Oh,
besides that we're destroying another country?
well, yeah, of
But
course. That's
and
gonna
they've
inflame
alerted all their
tensions.
sleeper cells that are in our country, and now we're under attack from within.
I'm scared shitless about
Just be
that. I really
careful
am.
wherever you go. Keep your head on a swivel, everyone, please.
Yeah, that's it's
And we're
ironic.
Second Amendment here, so I'm sorry that, but we don't leave without it.
It's ironic that you said that, Kilo, because that's exactly what I said to him. He goes, "You can't." He goes, "You're not safe anywhere." And I said, "Yep, you got to keep your head on a swivel. You just have to."
Yeah.
It's so sad. I mean, you can't even walk down the street anymore. You know.
No, no. I mean, I live in Texas. People like we are the pro Second Amendment state, and
Yeah,
I'm even scared to leave, and I have my Second Amendment, and I'm
I was gonna say, I know you're strapped up.
always, but even left-handed, I don't care.
Stacia says twin savant girls and their struggles, and two children who can't be diagnosed because what they have is
Oh,
so rare. Oh,
wow.
hmm.
Hmm.
Well, take care, Stacia. I bet those were tough to
Yeah.
watch.
And it was
All
so
right.
weird. I
So
watched. I'm sorry, John.
no.
I watched Elizabeth. The I didn't know that Elizabeth Smart had been on Cults to Consciousness. I watched that this morning.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh no, I didn't know that either. I'll have to
Yeah,
check that out.
yeah, it
That
was,
that was a sad story too.
yeah. But I mean, like just to see what she's overcome and how she is today is amazing. That's a miracle.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. So since we're still waiting for Violet, eventually she'll pop in, or we'll catch her on the
She'll
replay. But
replay. Yeah.
this one's for you, Violet. We decided as we're doing this empath series, the last show that we did, we talked a lot about the overpowered empath and what happens when you take take back your power. And this one is tying into that a little bit. We're talking about how empaths set boundaries. And I
Yes.
will pull this up on screen and we'll just start talking about it.
So
So
we need to actually define boundaries.
mhm. So the empath setting boundaries. Setting boundaries as an empath is about shifting from being an emotional sponge to a filter, ensuring you can support others without losing yourself. For empaths, boundaries are not just rules, but an essential form of self preservation that prevents burnout and resentment. We talk a lot about that, about being an emotional sponge. And,
Yes.
that is so from going from being a sponge to a filter means separating out your own feelings from everyone else's and not getting lost in everyone else's feelings, which is
Which
sometimes easier said than done, as Keela and a lot of others will tell
Yeah,
you.
which we talked about in the on the last
Yeah,
live about
yeah.
becoming the
So,
filter. Yes.
right. And I'm not going to bore you guys to tears like I have in the last couple with all the readings and the, 30 slides. This is 6 slides. It's very simple. We're just going to give you some tools and we'll have a conversation about it if people
I
want to
will
pop
say
in.
we do the slides so that way anybody that wants to come back and like rewatch the lives or just to come back and go through and grab some of the reading screenshots or things like that. That way you have it.
Mhm.
That's And John has worked tirelessly on these. So that's the reason we
Yeah.
put it on here like this.
Well, I have 2 degrees in human resources, as you know, Keela. So PowerPoint and Excel are kind of my thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are my tools of the trade. I love them very much, and I know
You
you hate
use
them
them
both. So,
wonderfully. I can't. Spreadsheets
so
to me are like AI is to Aria.
yeah, training and development is kind of my thing. So that's what's all about for me. So it's a labor of love for me for sure.
I appreciate it
All
very,
right,
very
so
much.
not a problem. So when we talk about setting boundaries, in order to build them effectively, we need to focus on the 4 C's, which are clarity, communication, consistency, and compassion.
Yes, because people think setting boundaries has to be like this mean, just aggressive tone, and it doesn't
Yeah,
at
it's like
all.
people think
At
you have to
all.
shut yourself off emotionally completely, and that actually defeats the whole purpose of being an empath. So
Right.
there's a balance there, and if you can find that balance, it can be a wonderful thing. Thanks,
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yes, Barbie, I agree.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So here are some practical tips for setting boundaries. Self-awareness and clarity. Identify exactly what drains you. For example, certain people, long conversations, or physical touch, and what restores you. Use resentment as a red flag indicator that a boundary has been crossed. Now, one of our friends, when I read this, I immediately thought of Jimena because Jimena is a dear friend of all of us.
Oh, yes.
And she has a thing about because she's had trauma in her own life and she's not a very physical person. She's not a hugger.
Right.
Um, and that flies in the face of a lot of other people who that is their primary form of communication, of showing affection, of, whatever else. And when she sets that boundary, it will often upset people because they don't understand how someone can be like that. How can you not enjoy physical contact or whatever? And they get offended. And she goes, don't know how many times I've had to explain to people, it's not you. I'm just not a hugger. Or I was traumatized in such a way that when a stranger touches me, it makes me feel a certain way. And I don't know if any of you in the chat can speak to that. I think most of us probably are huggers, but to those of us who aren't, it's very difficult to understand what that means to them. So
And here,
obviously it's trauma informed, obviously, but
yes, and here's
also
my thing about that, John, is that okay, so maybe someone doesn't know, and
right.
that's fine. But
Hmm.
when you set that boundary verbally, let them know, and it doesn't have to be aggressive. It doesn't have to be
No.
hateful. You just let them know. Now, if
Mhm.
they can't understand and respect you, that's where your red flag comes up because that
Right.
means they're not going to.
Right. They're going to continue to cross that boundary and then you have to
Right.
make a
And
decision.
that's where you have to, that's where, if your boundaries are being crossed after you've stated them, then
Yeah.
yeah, red flag.
And that's where clear communication comes in. So you state your limits firmly and kindly using I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, I care about you, but I'm struggling right now and I can't support you the way you deserve. Let's talk next week.
That is very, very clear,
Okay.
concise, and pretty much if I would have said that, that's on me. And now, if you can't respect that, now it's
Right.
on you.
Now it's on you. Exactly.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's there's nothing accusatory or mean or
No.
anything like that. That's very, very solid,
Hmm.
very firmly stated.
It's firmly stated. It's respectful. It's kind.
Yes.
It's all the things you want to be. Um, wait, hold on a second before I flip back here. Stacia says, I'm not an empath, just empathetic. It's easy for me to lend a shoulder and an ear, hugs when needed. Yep, exactly.
Stacia, that makes you like. Sometimes I wish I could just be that,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the empathetic and not the empath. I think it's one of the greatest gifts.
How many times, Keela, in your life, and I'll tell you mine, how many times have you gotten down on your knees and cried and said, please, Lord, take this from me?
I can't,
Please,
I
I
can't count.
can't, I can't do this.
I can't count.
Yeah, more than I can count. I agree. All right. The next practical tip is stop the auto yes. Practice pausing before committing to any request. Use buffer phrases like, I need to check my calendar and get back to you, to give yourself space to decide. Start with small, low stakes situations to get comfortable with saying no without providing excessive justifications. Recognize that no is a complete sentence. It is a loving act that keeps you healthy enough to continue giving when you choose to.
When you choose to. That's
And this
right.
goes back to what we were talking about last night. Wait, was it last night?
Not before last.
Night before last. Sorry, they're all starting to run together now.
Hey, John, were you here?
Yeah, I was here. But the practice pausing before committing is it goes along with what we were talking about the other night. And Mish is guilty of this. Keela's guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. We're always quick to say yes to our friends because we love them and we want to support them and we always want to be there for them. But sometimes you have to step back and you have to go, what do I have going on today? And how many things am I doing? And number one, can I give it the attention that it deserves? And number two, am I just doing this because I don't want to disappoint the person and I'm not thinking about myself? So you have to give yourself that space to make those decisions. And
Exactly.
and for an empath, that's a really tough thing to do because we want to help everyone. We want to make people feel better. And sometimes we do it at the expense of our own feelings. And sometimes you just got to stop before
And
you
that's
commit.
where you decide. And that's why it said start with small, low stakes situations, because I
Right.
can tell you this, setting boundaries, first of all, is
Mhm.
hard. I mean, it is hard. It's difficult, especially family and friends. That's the worst.
Mhm. Well, sure,
So you
'cause those are
start
the
with
people
this,
closest to you.
yes, and those are the ones that you don't want to upset. But
Mhm.
what we talked about the last time, if they get upset, and just like this said, then but there's the red flag, then they don't respect you anyway.
Right.
And it's time for
Exactly.
you to put yourself first, because if you can't give
Mhm.
yourself the space and the time, you can't give to others.
Right, and that leads right into the next one, which is
Hey,
enforce and hold firm.
Susie.
Hi,
Hey,
Susie.
Susie.
I wait until 7:30 so I can
Oh,
get back
okay.
to
Well,
you.
we're going
Oh,
to be done way before that, honey.
well, oh god, famous last words.
Oh no, I won't be. We won't be long.
Thanks, Susie, because I wanna
Thank
be
you,
in both.
Susie.
I hate
Me.
when I can't be in
I
both.
know. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. So that leads right into the next one, which is enforce and hold firm. Boundaries are only effective if you follow through. If someone ignores your request, be prepared to remove yourself from the situation or end the interaction. And that's why we say start out slow, start out small,
Small. Yeah. That way
because
it
you
doesn't
can,
hurt you so bad.
right, and you can ease the person into your boundaries so that it's not quite so jarring for them.
Right.
Um, you
So,
can
but
get
you
them
have
used to
to
the idea.
follow through with them. If you do not follow
Yeah,
through with your boundaries, then there's no reason to even try to start it.
right.
I mean,
And
there
I'm going to
isn't.
be And I'm going to be honest with you guys. It hurts. It really does hurt to say no. It does. But if your friends are truly your friends or your loved ones are truly your loved ones, they will understand that you are only one person and that you just can't be pulled in 30 different directions and still be mentally okay. You just can't. It's not possible.
No,
So,
then you crash, and then what good are you to anyone else?
right, exactly. And we've seen that too. All right. Another practical tip is to reframe guilt and release responsibility. Remind yourself that setting boundaries is an act of love, not selfishness, and that it makes you more available for healthy relationships. Understand that you are responsible to others, but not for their emotions or life choices. That's a
Oh,
big one. Think
that's
about
a
that.
big one for everybody to think about. Yes.
Yes,
Like I
absolutely.
said, we put these up here so y'all can go back, take screenshots, whatever you want to
Mhm.
do when you get ready, if you need them, because it's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
If you
it is.
start at the beginning, we don't expect you, nobody expects you to be, it is huge, Susie. Yeah.
It
Nobody
is.
expects
It
you to
is.
be at the very end. So you can just kind of take these and go with what you're comfortable with, you know. But
Right.
yeah, you're not responsible
You're
to,
responsible to them, but not
not
for their
for them.
emotions or their life choices.
That's right.
That's powerful. And it's something that we have to tell ourselves constantly. And whoops, what did I do? Sorry. And it
Uh
leads into the next one, which is
oh.
visualize protection. So close your eyes and imagine that you have a protective shield or a bubble around you that's preventing you from absorbing others' negativity. Now, this is easier said than done.
Oh,
Keela
yeah.
and I both have done this before, and it's a lovely visual, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work. But it does put you in the mindset to think that I'm not going to let anything hurt me today. I'm not going to let this person's feelings overwhelm me and ruin my day, you
That's
know?
right.
So it's more when we start talking about tools later on, tools for your toolbox. This is a good one, believe it or not. It
Yeah.
seems silly, but it does actually work sometimes.
Right, Barbie?
Prioritize.
Yes, Barbie.
So hard to keep reminding ourselves that boundaries are needed or we can crash and burn. Yeah. And you know what's scary about that, Barbie, is you don't always see it coming until it's too late. How many times has Susie or Keela or Amena or any of my friends said to me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, Yeah, I'm
Because
fine."
we see it before you do.
Because you see it before I do. You see the exhaustion, you see
Yeah.
the tiredness, just the mental anguish. And it's good to have friends who care about you. It's good to have family that care about you because they can often see those things before you can. And you can change course and do something about it before it's too late, before you end up, locked inside the house for 2 days because you can't handle being around anyone's emotions anymore or anything like that. It's all about keeping an even keel.
Yes.
Stacia says, a friend of mine is looking and feeling so much better after getting away from her best friend who is a narcissist
Huh.
and was horrible to her. Her mental health is definitely on point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zero contact narcissists.
Yeah. Zero
Absolutely.
zero contact is so important, Stacia, and all you guys. You have to,
Because
no matter how.
empaths are feeding ground. We're the feeding frenzies for narcissists.
Yeah, and they can
So,
smell that blood in the water. They
yes,
can.
they can.
Yes, they can. And that leads to the next one, which is prioritize self care. Schedule regular alone time to clear your energy field and recalibrate, especially after intense social interactions.
That would be me.
Practice grounding techniques, for example, deep breathing or walking in nature to release absorbed energy. And here, I thought you'd like this one because we talk
I
about it
do. I
all the
love it.
time.
Thank you
Like an
so much.
oxygen mask on an airplane, you must secure your own well being first before you can effectively help anyone else.
Yes,
We talk about it all the time,
all the
and
time.
truer words have never been spoken. You can't help anybody until you can help you.
That's right.
So,
And these are just small little bitty things that help. This is what
yeah.
setting boundaries are. I mean,
Hmm.
it's really that. I say it's really that simple. It's not simple when you have somebody that pushes back
When you get
against.
the pushback, yeah,
Yeah, but when
exactly.
you get people that actually respect them, that's who you want around you.
Right.
It's
I
not
was going
hard.
to say it helps you sort out the people who should be part of your tribe and those who shouldn't, because
Absolutely.
those who refuse to respect your boundaries don't really care about you
Let them
anyway.
just go on at that filter because
They're all about themselves. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So here are some key reminders. This is not mine to carry. Affirm this when you feel other people's emotions. When you know that you can't do it right now, tell yourself that this is not mine to carry.
And put it down.
Yeah,
Put it down. Don't carry it. It isn't yours. Do not
right.
carry it.
Close your eyes and just say it like it's a mantra. This is
That's
not
right.
mine to carry. Consistency is key. Consistently uphold your boundaries as people may push against new limits. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
And
Yes, this is.
disengage from toxicity. It is acceptable to step away from relationships that consistently violate your boundaries. It's painful and it hurts, and it hurts
No,
like hell.
nobody
But
said it's going to be
sometimes,
easy,
no, but you
but
just
it's worth it.
got to do it. It is.
It's
It
worth it.
really is. All right. So that's all I had for that.
I know, and I know there's
Oh
people
my
coming
God.
in and things like that, and we
Mhm.
wanted to make this short anyway because
Yeah.
I've got to get on the phone with my daughter, and Daryl's home finally. And
Yeah.
Cromwell, hi, hello, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, Carmel. And I
And
got,
I'm sorry that we are doing it so short, but we kind of wanted to get on, be mindful of Susie also.
sure.
So
And also, not for nothing. I mean, we could sit here and bombard you with a ton of information, but these tools are important. It didn't take us a long time to talk about them, but do go back if you get time. Go back into the live. Do print screens if you want to.
yeah,
Write these things down, practice them in your own life, and I guarantee you they will help. You will find at least one or two that will help you re-find your peace again.
yeah.
And
My
it's,
main thing is consistency. Consistency.
yeah.
It's just I'm okay. So I'm probably a bad analogy, guys, but just like training a dog. If you're
Hmm.
not consistent with, and I'm only saying this because I just had this issue with mine and there a while ago. I mean, if you're
Hmm.
consistent with them, they learn. They
Right.
don't push those boundaries. Well, mine in there, I'm not consistent with him, so he's pushing his boundaries today.
And
Bad.
I say that all the time. I say that all the time. It's one thing to, you have to reinforce the behavior. You
Yes.
can't, it can't be like, and kids are the same way. It
Yeah.
can't be like, well, mom will let me do this, but dad won't. And, you know, the dog knows that, well, mom will feed me scraps under the table and dad gets mad about it. You know, there has to be consistency across everyone. And even
And
within yourself, you have to be
yeah.
consistent. You know, it's very important. Barbie
Well,
says, as an empath, I believe there is a knowing, sensing of things that seems impossible. In older days, we were probably known as seers and oracles. Yeah, sure.
what station?
Stacia says, it's wild how someone will tell me about their friend or partner, and I say narcissist or abuser. They look shocked. I see it and call it out. Yeah. And
Stacia,
you
that's
know,
good. That's great.
Stacia, there's another element of that too. And we'll probably talk about it in later lives, but
Yeah.
there's also a component, especially among narcissists, of what do they call it, reflecting,
Yes.
where the narcissist will accuse you of the thing
Projecting
that they are
and
doing.
projecting. They
Pro-
project it.
Projecting, that's what I was
Projecting.
like. Yeah, they're
Yes.
projecting onto you what they're
What
actually
they are
doing to
actually
you.
doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not helpful, and it
Stacia,
makes you.
you're actually a one in a million in this world.
Hmm.
Definitely a
Yeah,
blessing.
absolutely. But that's an important thing to note too, is that a narcissistic person will accuse you of being a narcissist, and a narcissistic person will accuse you of gaslighting them while they're
The
gaslighting you.
whole time they're doing
Um,
it to you.
and the
Exactly.
thing is
We're gonna show that for sure.
and the thing is that if you're not strong enough to see that for yourself and to identify it within yourself, you will start to doubt yourself. And that's what it's designed to do.
That's
It's designed to make you forget who you are.
and they become
And
they take over your whole identity.
Yep.
So yes,
We'll take
projection
over
is their,
all of it.
yeah, projection is, we're going to go over that
It's a
and later
very,
on. Yes,
it's
very,
a very
very.
real thing, and it's worth talking about. Absolutely. HG Tutor
Oh
talks
my gosh.
endlessly about it.
Yes.
And as a person who is a self-proclaimed narcissist, he would know
Yes.
better than anybody.
He knows the ultra narcissist, actually. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So we will definitely cover that later as well.
But y'all, I know this was short. I appreciate y'all
Yeah.
being here, supporting us, supporting this channel. Always, always. We're
Yes.
getting back to it slowly but surely.
I'm
And
trying to keep
John,
her on a
thank
short
you.
leash, guys, but it's not working.
It only worked. I only got off the leash once since I've been back.
I surround myself with these stubborn ass Southern women. I don't know what it is about me. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. But
Redheads. If Ben moved in here, that's who to blame it on anyway.
yeah, he would.
But thank
So,
y'all for being here. We
yeah.
will be on here. We won't be on here tomorrow. But I will post it. It'll be soon. We're trying to do 2 or 3 a week.
Yeah.
So
Trying to get back into a steady rhythm. So
yeah, we're getting there.
Stacia says, I have helped some. I will help as many as possible. Plus the blame thing was the truth for one friend.
Really? Yeah. See, that's how it goes. Oh, Brian,
Southern
you're
ladies are
such a sweetheart. Thank
Yes, they
you.
are.
Thank you. And thank you,
Yeah.
Barbie. Thank you. Mods
Yes.
are amazing in here,
I
all
hope
of
you're
you.
feeling better, Barbie.
Yeah, me too. And thank you for being here.
Yep. And I hope you guys got something out of this. And
Yeah.
until we see you again.
I will say, Violet,
Oh.
when you do replay this was for you, my dear.
This was for you.
And
Read your
also,
text.
growth isn't about changing who you are, but becoming the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So with
What
that,
about the other one?
You made me go work for this one, huh?
Well,
I
yeah.
cleaned my office. Can you believe
got 2
it?
jobs.
I know. Right? Hey, I cleaned my office, so I'm having to actually find where I put it.
All right, 3 jobs.
Your feelings are not inconveniences. They are evident that you are alive, human, and still fighting for yourself. Stacia, that's nothing.
That's
Northern
nothing.
girls are awesome. I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with
Absolutely.
that.
All
But we
right,
do
guys.
love
Have a
you.
great
Thank
night.
you, and y'all have a great night. Thank you,
Enjoy
John.
the rest of your evening. No problem. Thanks, Keila.
Bye.
Bye, guys.